box. Mackenzie clears another corner. We know what happened last time. In-swinging ball caught out Savicic and the Bankstown defence. They'll be hoping the same doesn't reciprocate. At the other end, well, if they can score another goal direct from a corner, they'll be in dreamland, the Northern Tigers. Kawaguchi will deliver this one into the area. Ball comes in. It's another one to the near post. Mackenzie heads it on. It'll be another corner. Same side again. He's whipped in balls into the near post are really causing Bankstown some problems. They'll do the same again, no doubt. Via the left boot of Kawaguchi. Bankstown's almost got everyone back in the box as well. Brett De Silva hanging out just on the edge of the area, but everyone else in the area. Ball comes in again from Kawaguchi, this time to the far post, and Bakar Danikoski watches that one cross the line. Sigh of relief for the home team. This is the first game of round 2 action. Still a whole plethora of games to come tomorrow. Clute intercepts that pass. Here's De Silva for Garang, and nice ball back in to the middle for Clute, who plays the reverse pass for De Silva, who do well to keep this in and unable to do so. Tomorrow, the Bonnyrigg White Eagles take on Rydalmere, and that's been a change of venue. It was supposed to be at Bonnyrigg Sports Ground. It's been moved now to Rydalmere Park. Dulwich Hill take on Bulls FC Academy. Dunbar host Blacktown. Macarthur host Nepean. SD Raiders take on Mount Druitt. Uni New South Wales will be in their first game of the year, having their match washed out last week. They'll host the Inter Lions. And the final game of the round will be on Sunday, as Hakoah hosts Canterbury Bankstown. And Clute looking for Agamemnonos, but he's passed just off. Well, how about this? In the NPL 1 game on this evening, in Sydney FC lead at the break by 2-0 against Manly United. After Manly's good start to the year, well, they've been pegged right back. Defeated St. George. Here's a chance for Beltram Woodward, but here's one almost ends up on the road behind that goal. Bakar Danikoski takes it forward. Mackenzie, wide for Akuda. Looked to play it early for De Silva, but his pass blocked by Scott. De Silva plays it wide for Smith. Here's Dance. Played it forward. Pass cut out. Ball comes in again. And not dealt with well by Mutton. It'll be a corner for Bankstown again. I reckon this one will go straight into the mixer. Bakar Danikoski's been given some instructions by Turovsky. Let's see how the big defender reacts to that information. Ball comes in. It's a good ball. Garang was there, but his head has been blocked. It seemed goal bound from here. Another corner. Garang, such a difficult player to defend. Almost 2 meters tall. Very awkward. Ball comes in again, this time to McKenzie! And James McKenzie rises highest at the far post. It was actually Mabior Garang who made the block there on the defender, which allowed McKenzie the space to get to the far stick and head the ball home for his first goal of the season. Excellent delivery from Maeta. And Bankstown strike back from a corner of their own. 1-1 now. We're back on level terms, 22 minutes in. Bankstown City 1, Northern Tigers 1. Carwadine sends it into the danger area straight away. Bakar Danikoski misses the header. Smith just sends it forward. And now Bankstown can settle in possession. Here's Akuda moving forward. And Garang made the run, but it came too late. He went offside. It's the run that Turovsky wanted. Not the ball, though. Devante giving some positive criticism to his teammates. Headed on there, and Beltram Woodward got his feet wrong in that situation. Throw taken, Clute with a good turn, but well won back by Zach Waddle. And Akuda does the same. Still a battle there. Waddle not giving up that easily. And Clute gets it toward Agamemnonos. And that'll be a Bankstown throw. Here is McKenzie. And just on McKenzie, he's really got to work on that celebration. That is a terrible celebration. I'm not sure what he wanted with that. Something he needs to work on. But a good header, though. Can't take that away from him. Ball sent forward now to nobody really, but Garang won't give up on this, and he's forced Carwadine to just clear that away. It'll be Bankstown ball, and that's the hard work that Mabior Garang gives you up top. Forced a nothing ball there, and forced the keeper to just kick it out. And Brady Smith can't get his bearings right. Been told by the referee 3 times to move forward. And finally, I think he got the gist of what the man in the middle was trying to say. Here's Akuda. Spreading it wide for Da Silva. Da Silva cuts in on the right. Still Da Silva has a go, but well off target. Still, though, encouraged by his teammates. Not one to forget, no doubt, for Rhett Da Silva. Good crowd here again, though, at Jensen Park. 4,500 in attendance at least. The stand that we are filming from is about half full. Bankstown will be hoping that they continue to get good crowds, but to get good crowds, you need to start getting some results. Sash Turovsky's men will be very keen to start that here this evening. In their way, though, stands Adam Hett's team. Bakar Danikovsky Saw the switch there for De Silva, but it wasn't the right option. Headed away with a strong header. Dance intercepts that pass. Akuda now to Klut. Kept in by Scott. Forward for Praiser. More forward here. Kawaguchi looked to spread it wide. Close down. Here's Dance. Smith. High press here from the Tigers. And Bankstown's done well to come away with the ball from that. And Smith's pass is well off the mark. It'll be a throw to the Tigers. Smith will take the throw. Brady closed down. Throwing to Bankstown. Here's Garang. Flicks it on. Agamemnonos couldn't quite get there. Good touch off there from Waddle. Here's Beltram Woodward. And Smith very strong in the challenge. Comes away with the ball but can't complete the pass. Now Praiser. Good ball forward from Praiser. And he's caught the Bankstown defence out here. But Bakar Danikoski does very well to get back and win that ball. Zach Waddle was running toward the Bankstown goal with intent. Okuda looking for Garang. Cut out by Mutton. And now forward for Garang, who's in here. Garang! Great save by Carwadine. Off the post. It was great vision from Rhett De Silva to play him in. And a fine effort from Garang. Carwadine making a fantastic save, tipping that one onto the post. Be another corner for the home team. Both goals so far have come from corners. Will we have the third as well? Maeta to deliver, this time with the right. Through the left from the other side. And it's a free kick gone the other way. Foul against Bakar Danikoski. Ref's just having a word with James McKenzie. Unhappy with something the goal scorer had to say. Carwadine sends this one into the opposition half. Great leap there from Shun Maeta. Fraser headed it down, but it's picked up by Bankstown. Here's Klut. Dance under pressure. Did well. Now Savicic. McKenzie with a lot of space in front of him. Chooses to pass the ball, though. Smith looking for Shun Maeta. Great run from the right winger. Maeta has options in the box. Cuts in on the left. Maeta stings the palms of Elliot Carwadine. A fantastic effort by Maeta. He's obviously good with the right. He's great with the left as well. Fantastic signing by Bankstown, and their staff will be happy with that pickup. Good ball in again. Garang was almost there, but a foul goes against the tall striker. Free kick for the Northern Tigers. Here's Akuda. Sends it forward. De Silva, well done there by Rhett De Silva. And that last touch came off De Silva. And the referee spotted that well. Throw in to the Tigers. Hint of a foul throw there from Oliver Scott. Such a pet hate of mine. I feel like players get away with those foul throws so much in today's day and age. But anyway, here's Akuda driving forward. Looking for the run of Garang. It was the right idea, and Agamemnonos comes. Oh, and it's a heavy challenge there. Referee says all ball. Thought that was a very dangerous tackle. It looked quite bad from this angle as well. The referee decided not to blow the whistle. And you just hope that the game doesn't really pick up with some dangerous challenges from here. We see that quite often happening, where one challenge goes unpunished and the next is, well, generally worse. Good ball over the top. Mutton struggles to deal with it and just clears it out. Throw in. Akuda to take the throw. Here is Akuda again. Under pressure by Lloyd. That'll be a goal kick. Well defended by Lockie Lloyd. Good first half of football. Opportunities at both ends. 1-1. Probably a fair reflection so far. Elliot Carwadine making one spectacular save from Abiel Garang, getting down to his right to tip a low shot onto the post. And of course the second effort as well from Shun Maeta was well saved. Yori Kawaguchi at the other end, he had a stinging effort from distance that Stevan Savicic dealt with pretty comfortably in the end. Here's Smith. Thought about the ball out wide for Maeta. Instead, goes back to Bakar Danikoski. They need to get Maeta more involved, but they're not going to get him involved with passes like that. Here's Smith with the throw. Just over 10 minutes remaining in this first half. And Garang uses his body well, but ahead of one there. He's come up again with it and loses out in the end. Here's Beltram Woodward. Hasn't seen much of the ball. Northern Tigers need to get him involved more in that front third. Kawaguchi, though, he has. Here he is again. Yori Kawaguchi looks forward. Plays it back to Mutton. Now Kalajeru under the pressure from Rhett Da Silva. And Agamemnonos continues the run on Carwadine, who plays it wide. Good pressure from Bankstown. They come away with the ball. Smith and Garang and Smith. And Bankstown thought they had got away with that. The referee calls the foul on Garang. Free kick for the visitors on the far side. As mentioned earlier, this is the first game of round 2 in the Football New South Wales League 1 competition. Tomorrow, Rydalmere host Bonnyrigg. Dulwich will take on Bulls FC Academy. Dunbar face off against Blacktown. MacArthur against Nepean. ST Raiders and Mount Druitt. What a game that'll be as well. Union New South Wales take on the Interlions, and Hakoah and Canterbury round out the round on Sunday. Here's Mackenzie. Goes back to Bakar Danikoski. Da Silva with a great ball over the top, but Carwadine stood so high there. And a great decision by the Northern Tigers goalkeeper. He was really sweeping. Had he not been that high, I think he may have been in a little bit of trouble. As is the Northern Tigers left back, who I think will struggle to continue here. He was down moments ago. He's down again. I think that may be Hamza Sweden. Both teams coming over to their coaching staff for a quick drink and a quick pep talk from either coach. Referee just calling both teams back onto the park. There'll be a real kick in the teeth for the Northern Tigers if it is another injury and they're asking for a substitution. I was just about to say they're already short in numbers. They're having to make another here. James Plumley will be the one to come on. As I said, they were short in numbers prior to kickoff here. They've just lost another player. It'll be so gut-wrenching and tough for the Northern Tigers, but they're a team that always battles, a team that never gives up. They'll never stop fighting, so regardless of the situation, you know you're in for a battle. Header one by Klut. Scott does the same for the Northern Tigers. Here's Garang. Garang tried to play it through, and again the long legs stopping Scott, who thought he was through there. Here is Kalajeru. Back for Cole Mutton. Carwadine sends it wide, intending his pass for Scott, but it goes over the top. Here's Mackenzie. Bankstown have settled well. Here is Klut, plays it forward. Maeta didn't quite get the pass where he wanted it to go. Agamemnonos under a bit of pressure, manages to get away from Beltran Woodward. Here's Dance, splitting his two centre backs. Mackenzie sends it toward Garang, but again, playing sweeper keeper is Carbadine. And Baka Danikoski heads away. And it was Praiser who scored the corner. Just got confirmation from head of football at Northern Tigers, Jason Egger. Thank you, Mr. Egger. Ball spread wide here. Akuda under pressure from Scott, but deals with it. Plays it forward toward Garang, and this could be danger for the Northern Tigers, but Mutton dealt with that well. It's Ethan Oliver that's come off for the Northern Tigers at left back. Replaced by James Plumley. Here's Mackenzie. Plays it forward for Da Silva. Turns and runs forward toward goal. Finds Klut. Now Agamemnonos, and Klut was taken out off the ball. Free kick for the Bankstown City Lions. You'd think this is a little far for Klut to strike, but we did see him in pre-season hit a few spectacular goals. Not this time though. He's left that to Shun Maeta, who already has an assist in this game. Maeta just telling his runners where he wants them. Got the message across, clips it toward Garang, headed away, good defending from the Northern Tigers. McKenzie plays that ball deep into the Tigers' corner, and it stayed in. And the Tigers have played themselves in a bit of a problem here, but they've just managed to get out. Well played by the visiting team. Here's Scott. Scott plays it forward, but Akuda read the pass and couldn't find a teammate, though. Well read by the left back. And again, Akuda there to cut out that throw. Edging toward the half-time whistle. Klut's pass is off target. Carwadine for Mutton. Mutton plays it forward, good ball. Brady Smith there. Cross comes in, it's a dangerous cross and brave defending from Bakar Danikoski. It was a good ball in by the substitute Plumley. Comes straight back in from Sweden, and again, Beltran Woodward forces Savic into a save. Okuda. Can't imagine more than a minute, perhaps two of stoppage time maximum at the end of this half. Ball forward by Smith. Great touch by Maeta. Still Maeta, and a heavy challenge, but I think that was a good challenge. Goal kick. The referees agree. Maeta stayed down. Fantastic sliding tackle. Garang doesn't agree. Well, Garang wants a corner at least, but they're getting nothing, Bankstown. I think that was a good call from the referee. No foul, and I think it wasn't a corner either from this angle. It looked a good decision from the two officials. Carwadine will take the goal kick and get the game restarted. Bankstown fans not happy with the call not going the way of the Red and Blacks. And Maeta heads the ball on, is back up on his feet. And here's an opportunity now, Maeta, but another great challenge. It was Sweden. Here's Bakar Danikoski. Almost got caught out there by Beltran Woodward, but his pass just made it to McKenzie. Now Akuda for De Silva, who runs at the Northern Tigers defence. Great pass by Agamemnonos. Cuts it back to De Silva, but not the right pass. Could have been a much more promising opportunity had that pass found a red and black jersey. Here's Dance. Klut for De Silva. De Silva spreads it wide for Maeta. It was a right idea, but just the execution not quite up to the level that Maeta expected. We're into first half stoppage time. Carwadine will take his time over this one. Carwadine gets us restarted with a kick. McKenzie wins the header. And De Silva can't keep it in. And Adam Hett's touch isn't great. Could have been better. I think Oliver Scott wanted that into the hands. Not quite at the target, but they won't mind if they score here. Okuda strong in the challenge, and Okuda does very well to win the free kick there for his side. Savicic will send this one long, and it could be the final play of the first half. As I said, not much time remaining. Savicic sends it toward Garang. Garang unable to win the ball. Here's Klut. Still Devante Klut. Plays it wide for Maeta. Smith getting forward now toward Garang, who wins the header. Cross goal just wide and cleared away by Mutton. He did so well, Garang, to get there. That was the last play of the first half. And an exciting first 45 minutes ends in a stalemate. It's 1-1 here between the Bankstown City Lions and the Northern Tigers. It was the visitors who took the lead by a former Bankstown player, Jakub Preiser, direct from the corner after 8 minutes. They were hit back through James McKenzie in the 22nd minute. A corner of their own, finding the tall centre-back at the far post, who headed home. It's been a game with a few chances for the home side. Shun Maeta, Mabior Garang with a couple chances. Unable to find the back of the net for the time being. Elliot Kawadeen making some fantastic saves. But at the break here at Jensen Park, it's the Bankstown City Lions 1, Northern Tigers 1. Welcome back to Jensen Park for round 2 action of the Football New South Wales League 1 competition. Bankstown City Lions and the Northern Tigers in battle here. 1-1 after the first 45 minutes. It was the visitors that took the lead via a direct corner taken by Jakub Preza, formerly of Bankstown City. But James McKenzie equalised in the 22nd minute. Not sure if you saw there, but Mr. Jonathan Grozdanovsky giving a wave to the camera. He's out injured at the moment for Bankstown City. He'll be back in a couple weeks. Add another player to the Bankstown lineup that could help in the attacking third. As I said, both these two teams will be desperate for points here today. Neither able to secure the 3 last week. Bankstown losing to the Interlions. Northern Tigers had to settle for a draw with Rydalmere. After Rydalmere had 2 players sent off, so disappointing point, I guess, at home for the Tigers, but they had a lot of chances which they didn't take advantage of. In actual fact, I think if they leave Jensen Park with a point, they'll be somewhat happy considering the amount of players they have out injured at the moment. Most notably, Ali Brown and Kai Denton unavailable for selection due to injury. Ahmed Sweden and Shavin Adeli, club captain, out with futsal ruse duty in the Solomon Islands. They got a victory on Wednesday night by 2-1, and they were in action again this evening. Game must have just finished, but unsure what the score was there. Free kick here in a good position for the home team. As mentioned earlier, they got some tall timber. Baka Danikovsky, McKenzie, and Mabior Garang, all very dangerous in the air. Just their presence is very threatening. McKenzie's obviously got some ability with the head. Not so much the celebration as mentioned in the first half. Here comes the delivery from Maeta. Referee said, wait for the whistle. We'll replay that again. So Maeta, take 2, gets another opportunity. And Maeta lines it up. Ball in toward the far post, but too much. It looked like it was way too much on it for Garay, whose long legs almost got it back there. It'll be a goal kick to the visitors. And here is Garang now, bearing down on goal. Mabior Garang, saved by Kawadine, and it's spilt to Agamemnos. And Garang there should have done better with that effort. He'll be very disappointed as he is, head in his hands. Ball over the top for Garang again. He's offside though this time. It was a good ball in, early ball. Those early low balls are so dangerous. I feel as though they're really unutilized in the game. Defenders facing his own goal and a low pass comes into the area. It's so difficult to deal with. And Brady Smith will Watch this one over the line. Goal kick, good start to the second half for Bankstown. Garang had a couple chances in the first one, really well saved by Carwadine. He did everything right on that occasion. Had a header also that went inches wide of the post. And Shun Maeta had his effort also saved by Carwadine. The visitors, aside from the goal, had one chance via Kawaguchi, but he stung the palms of Savicic only. And then this chance now that you just would have witnessed moments ago from Garang that really should have put the home team in front. And Maeta didn't give up on that, and I'll tell you what, he wasn't too far away either. And one thing about Shun Maeta, he's very quick, but he's also got a fantastic leap on him and excellent hang time. Because he takes the corners, you don't really get to see him in those sort of positions, but a very, very dangerous player in the air is Shun Maeta. Garang almost closing down Carwadine there. Mackenzie wins the header. And the visitors come away with the ball only for a moment though. Nice combination from the home team, but Maeta's pass is off. So it gives space to Plumley. And Plumley runs into trouble. Smith throws the ball back to Savicic. Mackenzie under pressure again here. Bankstown deep in their own half. Mackenzie doesn't want to take any risks. Heads that one, sends that one long. Garang loses out to Kalajeru. Here's Akura. Now Klut. Smith spreads it wide for Maeta. And De Silva had made the run. He still is. I think he was offside. Brady Smith's pass is off there. And now an opportunity for the visitors. It's Waddle wide for Kawaguchi. Ball across goal. Saved in the end from Beltram Woodward by Savicic. It was a good opportunity. A great throw and release from Savicic. Excellent vision from the goalkeeper to find that ball. Now Mackenzie. Unfortunately for Bankstown though, Maeta couldn't take it forward. De Silva can't get on the end of that pass, but makes a nuisance of himself and wins the ball back. I'm not sure how that ball ended up a white and green throw, but nevertheless, it'll be a Northern Tigers throw in deep inside their own half. Bankstown here trying to box them in. Mackenzie will see that one out. Here's Smith. Looking for options forward. Finds De Silva. Great ball. Almost a fantastic touch as well by the left winger. Just cut out by Scott. Here is Klut. Finds the feet of De Silva. Good challenge though by Kawaguchi. And now the visitors can break. Ball forward. Baka Danikoski will let that roll to his goalkeeper. Now Maeta stands on the ball. Brady Smith now in the right wing role. Nosebleed territory for Smith. Quickly back to his normal position. Here's Mackenzie. Klut looking for options. Finds Dance. And Dance's ball gets through to Agamemnonos, and Maeta now bearing down in the box and almost put into his own net there by Cole Mutton, but a good clearance in the end. And another opportunity from another corner. And Maeta will take this with his left this time. In swinger. Garang making a nuisance of himself. Mackenzie looking to get his second of the game. Bankstown Reading their first change. It's Christopher Payne. Made a miraculous recovery, Mr. Payne. Was rumoured to be out for 6 weeks. He's back quicker than expected. He'll be hoping to find himself on the score sheet and finding the winner for his side this evening. And Maeta's delivery comes in. It's a great ball. Headed away at the near post. Bodies flying everywhere on the ground. And anywhere will do for the Northern Tigers. Here's Smith. Smith will take the throw, just waiting for him to make his way over to this side. Bakar-Danikoski to Mackenzie. Smith forward for Maeta. Good touch by Maeta. Was hoping to get the run from Agamemnonos. It didn't come. The ball's broken for the Tigers, though. Strong challenge from Mackenzie, but it's still with the Tigers via Kawaguchi. Kawaguchi running at Smith, former teammates at the Bonnyrigg White Eagles. Praiser back in by Plumley, and Savicic comfortably claims in the end. Smith back for Bakar-Danikoski. Here's Mackenzie. Smith and Maeta combine. Smith now with a great ball over the top. Just a little bit too much on that for Garang. It was the right idea. A little bit too much on it. Ball central for Waddle. Plays the ball wide for Scott. Here's a chance, and Waddle's broken through here and cleared off the line by Bakar-Danikoski, and it's come back again, and it's in the goal. And somehow it's made its way in. Confusion in the Bankstown defence. It's Oliver Beltram-Woodward to put the visitors back in front. Confusion there by the Bankstown City Lions. And full advantage taken by the visiting side. Change here, it'll be a change of formation for Bankstown. They'll go to two up top here. And Chris Payne will go up top here with Mabior Garang. An attacking change from the Bankstown coach. Wasted no time in making that substitution. This will be a kick in the teeth as well for the Tigers if they've got another injury. mentioned earlier, they're down in troops already. Losing another will be very, very tough to take. And after getting that early warning in that attack there, Bankstown didn't take advantage to clear their lines. It took a deflection. Beltram Woodward's second effort. And it looks as though they will make another change here, the visitors. Here's Agamemnonos. Smith. Smith cuts back, but he's well defended. He wins the free kick. Waddle judged to have fouled there. Here's Klut, has a shot from distance, but Carwadine holds. And Hamza Sweden, it looked as though he was struggling with cramp, but he's okay and back on the park again. It'll be a relief for Het's team. Headed away by Beltram Woodward. McKenzie plays it forward. Okuda gets past one, and that's a yellow card to Scott. Professional foul from the right back. The wind picks up as well here. Big storms apparently headed toward Sydney this evening. We've already had one earlier, but the one that's meant to come in is supposed to be quite dangerous. Maeta almost gets past his defender. Ball cleared upfield and Baka Danikovsky heads it on. Okuda under pressure gets away. Plays it forward for Garang. And Carwadine out again. He's done very well earlier, Carwadine, this evening. He's made some really big saves, and 3 really in total. But he's just swept so well at the back for the visiting team. And Sovic's pass almost cut out there by Kawaguchi. And Bankstown in a similar situation to what they were in last week. They were down 2-1 as well. Slightly different. They were down 2-0 on that occasion and managed to get a goal back. And Carwadine standing so high. He's done a really, really good job. Cole Mutton now. We'll leave that for Carwadine, and intelligent play from the visitors, wasting as much time as they can. They're in control here. Things are going in their direction, so they'll take as much time as they can. That ball sent forward toward Garang. Does enough to get his body there. And Payne there with a very hurtful shot. Rhett De Silva was free on the opposite side, and Garang was making a run down the right as well, but decided to go that one on his own. And an error from the experienced striker. Carwadine now. I think that's just because Carwadine's been so high all game. Chris Payne thought, why not? Had a miss there. Savicic comes out, claims, clears. Got lucky really in that one. And Okuda did so well there to save a corner. Just a throw. Okuda heads out again. Strong challenge. Okuda's been good. Here is far side. It's Beltram Woodward. Ball comes in, breaks for Plumley. Plumley forces Savicic into a save. And cleared away by Maeta, who's fouled in the process. Here's Akuda. Akuda closed down there by Beltram Woodward. Ball gets through, but Baka Danikoski comes across. Here's Klut. And Klut loses possession there. Beltram Woodward cuts it back across goal. It's 3-1. The Northern Tigers here in cruise control. Fantastic work by Beltram Woodward once more. This time squaring the ball up. And the Northern Tigers, well, they're on their way to victory here. It was a slow start to the second half really for the Tigers, but since they've scored, they've really grown into the game. They've taken full advantage. I'm not sure who got the final touch there, but I feel like it could have been Lachlan Lloyd. Ball over the top for Maeta, cleared away by Hamza Sweden. Smith finds Klut. Now Agamemnonos. And Garang couldn't get the touch on the ball he wanted. Carwadine will get us restarted again. Beltram Woodward wins the first header. Agamemnonos loses out to Waddle. And now Beltram Woodward's in again. Strong challenge from Bakar Danikoski. Free kick for Bankstown, but they are running out of time. Halfway through the second half. And they've got to get a goal soon if they want to get anything from this. Mackenzie plays it forward, and it's worked its way out to Payne. Unhappy with that call, the Bankstown bench. Felt like Payne wasn't involved. Sorry, Garang wasn't involved, but Payne was onside. Carwadine sends it long. Here's Scott. Ball into the area. Smith lost out there to Kawaguchi, I think it was, but his header wayward enough there, done by Smith to put Kawaguchi off. Throw into Bankstown. Here's Agamemnonos. Smith now. That one cleared away. Smith keeps it in though. And back to Danikoski. McKenzie looks up. Finds Clute. Now Garang. Onside this time, but Scott's stronger, or is he? Cut back for Clute, and should have done better there. Shot blocked. McKenzie strong in the header there. Here's Clute. Wide flag Menmenos. Okuda plays it wide for De Silva. He just manages to keep it in. It was a tough pass from Okuda. Now Agamemnonos driving to the edge of the area. And a back heel off there from Garang. Disappointing there for the home side. Carwadine will take the goal kick. McKenzie wins the header. Comes straight back at Bankstown. And Payne here battling with Praiser, who clips it over for Kawaguchi, who's battling away there with Bakar Danikoski. Defender comes out trumps. Okuda forward for De Silva. Smith forward for Maeta, who'll get there before Carwadine. And the keeper's got caught here, cut back, and no one's there for Bankstown. Should have been 3-2. A good chance wasted for the home side. Northern Tigers with the throw now. Here's Smith. Wide for Maeta. Back for Smith again. It'll be a throw in, not even a corner. Under 20 minutes remaining now. That would have been the perfect chance for Bankstown to get back in the game, that opportunity. Here's Clute. Clips it into the box. Doesn't find the teammate though. Agamemnonos does enough. Clute gives possession away. Wins it back though. Good battling from Clute. Smith delivers. And Carwadine goes down, gets the free kick. Not sure how much there was in that. Sashtarovsky reading his next substitution. It'll be Dimi Kostopoulos. Will make his debut for Bankstown. Arrived from Hills United during the break, after spending some time overseas. Here's De Silva. Back for Clute. Now Bakar Danikoski. Spread wide for Maeta. Smith. Clute plays it forward looking for Payne. Payne will let this one roll out for a corner kick. Wide for Smith here. Didn't deliver that one into the area. Okuda to Klut. Here's Mayata. Closed down. Wins the corner as the rains come. Here comes the change of weather we were speaking about. It's nothing too drastic yet, but I'm sure it's on its way. Ball comes in, sharp one toward the near post. No one there though for Bankstown. And the referee gives the free kick the way of the visiting team as Kostopoulos readies himself to come on. And Garang will come off. Kostopoulos will come on. And Garang just couldn't find the back of the net today. Had a couple chances. One where he did everything right, but was fantastic goalkeeping from Carwadine. The other a header that spread across goal. And the final chance came in the second half early on. Again, Carwadine saved, but you feel as though Garang should have done better with the opportunity. Ball sent forward. We're inside the last 15 now. Ball comes in, evades everyone. And it might just roll out. Unable to keep it in was Plumley. A yellow card for the substitute as well. Kostopoulos gets there in front of Waddle. Here's the Silva now. Plays it wide for Brady Smith. Smith cuts inside. Wide again. Okuda, and his pass is off. Carwadine gets us restarted. Sends his kick long upfield. Kostopoulos wins the header. De Silva was there, but headed on. Now Savicic can restart. Ball forward there for Payne, but not aware. Now Calogero brings it forward. Sorry, Sweden brings it forward. His pass cut out by Smith. And now that one played forward for Payne. Cleared away by Preza. Okuda forward for Agamemnonos. De Silva can't get to that one. Another late free kick there. Playing into the hands of the visiting team. They'll take every single one of these. Carwadine taking his time over the kick, as he should. Sends it forward. McKenzie wins the header. Now come again here, Northern Tigers. Ball into the area. It's a good one. Calls of handball on Maeta, but wasn't paid. I think it was a good call by the referee. Here's Plumley. His pass cut out. Bankstown ball. Another change now for Bankstown. Rhett De Silva will come off. Jeff Issa will come on. Maeta will move to the left. Issa will come to the right. Here's a Kuda now. Wrong runs being made. Easily defended by the Northern Tigers. Here's Bakar Danikoski. Okuda with the early ball for Payne, but he's offside. The flag's been raised. Carwadine sent forward. Beltram Woodward, hasn't he worked hard this evening? Still fighting away there. Such a good player, young as well. And Jeffrey Issa's offside here. Throw in for the Northern Tigers. Issa heads it on, as does Beltram Woodward. Cleared wide for Luke Okuda. Mackenzie for Kostopoulos. Now Bakar Danikoski. Inside the last 10 now we go. Smith look to play it wide for Issa, but well defended once more by the Northern Tigers. They've really stood firm in defence. His high press has worked really well as well for the Northern Tigers. They haven't given much time for Bankstown on the ball. Good ball there from Smith toward Payne, and it almost fell in his path as well. Kalajeru getting the final touch before Carwadine picked up the loose ball. Carwadine sends it forward. And how's that from Beltram Woodward? Again, excellent work to bring that ball down. He'll run at Mackenzie now. Plays it forward. Bankstown ball in the far side there. It seems as though it'll be one of those nights of missed opportunities for the home team. Well, really, Elliot Carwadine. He's been phenomenal. Made some fantastic saves to keep his team in it in the first half, and then made another one in the second. Although, again, as I said, Garang really should have put that opportunity away in the second half. Maeta keeps it in. Agamemnonos not there. Bankstown ball. Clock is ticking though, and it's going against the home team. Definitely in the favour of the Northern Tigers though. They'll be very happy with how proceedings are playing along. Here's Kostopoulos. Issa just muscled off the ball there. Plumley, who's come in and done a very good job, must be said. after Ethan Oliver had to come off injured late in the first half. Adam Hett will be very happy with how his team has reacted, in particular after all the issues they faced, and Carwadine again making another good save. More straightforward that one, but still held onto the ball. And these conditions can be tricky. Bakar sends that one forward, but it'll come straight back at Bankstown via Kawaguchi. Praiser back for Sweden. And Mutton. What about going back to Carwadine instead? Get it out of trouble's way and almost playing through Beltran Woodward. And Praiser heads it forward. Here's Kawaguchi. Now Plumley. Sweden plays it forward. Great touch from Beltran Woodward. Here's Lloyd. Another good pass for Scott here. And the Northern Tigers are in here, and it's 4-1. It's Zach Waddle, a fantastic team move from the Northern Tigers. They've put this one to bed. It's the final nail in the coffin, and it's good night for the Bankstown City Lions. In the end, it'll be a convincing 4-1 victory for Adam Hett's depleted squad. Not what Bankstown was expecting at home, but what a result for the Northern Tigers. Come away from home with so many players missing. They've got the job done in convincing fashion in the end. And there's still time for them to add to the scoreline as well. Bankstown heads will be down right now. They'll be devastated with this result. It just shows the Northern Tigers you can never count them out no matter what their situation. Ball comes in there to the far post. And again, Carwadine pops up and saves Maeta's effort at the back post. Bankstown win the throw after some good chasing, I should say, from the visitors. Here's Kostopoulos now. Bakar Danikoski wide for Okuda, who just manages to keep it in. Okuda cuts that pass out. Here's Payne. Agamenos. Ball out wide for Issa, who used his arm to bring that one down and control it. That is, I guess, the story of the night for the home side. And 2 minutes remaining here at Jensen Park. As the wind again, it's just that little bit stronger. Look at Oliver Beltran Woodward still chasing the ball. It's the 88th minute of the game and he's still not giving up on every single ball. Here's Okuda, whose touch lets him down there. Bakar Danikoski sends it forward. Headed straight back by Cole Mutton. Headed away by Kalijeru. Breaks again for the visitors. Here's Lachlan Lloyd. Strong challenge from McKenzie. That ball might break here for Chris Payne. And it did, but Payne was facing the other way. Here's Klut for Agamemnonos. Now Issa. Back for Agamemnonos. Closed down. And who was it? It was Beltran Woodward once more. It's been the Beltran Woodward and Carwadine show. Look at him go. Full of confidence, this youngster. And how about that for a pass as well? Kawaguchi now looking at his options. Kawaguchi into the area. Evades Scott at the far post. I think Bankstown can't wait for the final whistle to come. Midweek action for these two as well. Bankstown back in action on Wednesday night. They travel away to Popondetta Park to take on the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. As for the Northern Tigers, well, they're at home. They welcome the Bonnyrigg White Eagles. That should be a good game of football as well. So quite a short turnaround for both teams. I get the luxury of playing on the Friday night, so an extra day's rest on the other teams, but still midweek football coming in nice and early. Ball to the far post, no one's there. Kawaguchi clears, but referee seen an infringement in the box. Carwadine with the free kick. We're into stoppage time now. Header one by Lloyd. Hasn't he worked hard as well? They all really have. They're really against it on the ropes, missing 4 key players in Sweden, Adeli, Kai Denton and Ali Brown, but they've shown up today and shown Adam Hett that he's got a lot of options. Payne there, can't get the touch right. Had got in behind the defence for once. Wasn't offside, but couldn't quite bring the ball down and control it. Good turn from Klut. Agamemnonos sprays it wide for Issa. Early ball, Maeta, and into the side netting. And that really is the story of the night for the Bankstown City Lions. Too many of those opportunities wasted. I believe the referee's whistle isn't too far away. A massive away win for the Northern Tigers. Clinical performance in the end. Something their opponents couldn't do. Carwadine sends it long. Bakazanikoski will let that go into the hands of Savicic. And that is full time at Jensen Park. A fantastic victory for the visiting Northern Tigers. They come away from Jensen Park with a 4-1 win. An excellent performance from Adam Hett's team. They get their first win of the season. Bankstown, promotion aspirations, have taken a hit. 2 straight losses. They'll need to bounce back as soon as possible. The Northern Tigers, when they get their players back, you feel as though this team will be definitely challenging for the top spots. They took the lead via a corner. Bankstown then responded midway through the half and made it 1-1. But 3 second half goals for the Northern Tigers were enough to settle the scores here at full time. It'll be a happy trip back up the M4 to North Turramurra. Bankstown City Lions 1, Northern Tigers 4.